Welcome to AP Daily. This is Mr. Burris from Union High School in Vancouver, Washington. Today's topic is 3.2, enzyme catalysis. So what will we learn today? For today's lesson, we're going to look at two things. How do enzymes facilitate chemical reactions in cells? And what is activation energy in a chemical reaction? So let's dive in. First, enzymes are biological catalysts, typically proteins that speed up biochemical reactions. Enzyme structure is very specific, resulting in each enzyme only facilitating one type of reaction. Enzymes can facilitate synthesis or digestion reactions. The example on the screen is an example of an enzyme-mediated digestion reaction. All biochemical reactions require an initial starting energy called activation energy, as shown on the chart. Some reactions result in a net release of energy, and some reactions result in a net absorption of energy. Typically, reactions resulting in a net release of energy require less activation energy compared to reactions resulting in net absorption of energy. So, what do enzymes do? Enzymes lower the activation energy requirement of all enzyme-mediated reactions, thus accelerating the rate of reactions. So if you look at the chart, you can compare the amount of activation energy with an enzyme and without an enzyme. Let's take a look at an example. For this example, this is a stop motion video using pool noodles to model an enzyme substrate interaction. The first video is of a synthesis reaction where the enzyme lowers an activation energy, and the second one is of a digestion reaction. All right, so now let's practice. For today's practice, we're looking at the skill focus of questions and methods. You're going to identify experimental procedures that are aligned to the question, including identifying appropriate controls. So let's take a look at the question. The first thing I would like you to do is pause your video. Then you're going to examine the data table and ask yourself what you see and what it means. Then read the prompt and look for the bold-faced word, that's the task verb, and ask yourself, what are you being asked to do? Finally, reread the prompt and formulate your answer. Once you have your answer formulated, push play. Welcome back. For this question, you were looking at an experiment that involved studying the actions of the enzyme catalase on hydrogen peroxide. Your answer should have been A, which was placing a catalase soaked disc in a beaker of water. The other three choices introduced a new variable to the experiment and are not controls. So what should you take away from today's lesson? First, enzymes are biological catalysts that facilitate chemical reactions in cells by lowering activation energy requirements. Second, activation energy is the initial energy required for a reaction to occur. Well, I hope today's video was helpful. Until next time, thank you.